everyone. Welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting in a unexpected, Gordon says unexpected, whatever report. Normally these are on Saturday. I'm doing this on a Friday, not because I won't be around tomorrow, but because I will be hanging out on my friend John's Comics with Kids channel, doing a video over there, talking about an omnibus. We'll get into that a little bit more in a minute. So I was sitting here tonight and thought, it's Black Friday. Families went home. We're back, and I was like, we'll do a quick catch up because I did not get to do one of these last week because I did have foot surgery last Friday. As you can tell, I'm now back downstairs from the videos you saw earlier this week that I recorded all upstairs, which means I'm actually getting around pretty good. This was a much less invasive than the one I had back in January on the other foot. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're hanging out. We're going to go get our foot after this. We'll go get our foot up and probably do one more ice tonight and everything. But we're moving around pretty good. So feeling pretty good about that. So yeah, we are here. This is the Whatever Report where I ramble about whatever for an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes. Just depends on how we're going, what all we got to talk about. I have not been drinking. I'm on still on enough meds that I probably shouldn't be. So we're just watering it. So am I acting goofy or something? I don't think so. But so let's kick out. What are we drinking? Water. Boring. What is coming up on the channel? We will see. Right now, I just got Gordon watching me, so nobody else is here. So nobody else had the notification button on. Everybody else had family stuff still going on, probably is more like it, but that's okay. This will be here on the rewind. What do we got coming on chat? Well, yesterday, I recorded early in the week. I dropped the four-year look back that we do monthly now. We do that the last week of the month. We do that monthly, and I've been enjoying those. We've been doing those for about 6 months at this point, give or take. Not sure. I didn't actually do the math. So it seems like people are liking those. Seems like they get a pretty good response. So we did do that. That dropped yesterday for everyone. It dropped Monday or Tuesday for members. I can't remember which day I actually did it. Members always get that early. Before we go any further, let's do that. Let's do a quick shout out to our members. And I got a new member to shout out. The Watcher Collects Comics is our newest member in the Robin tier, so appreciation to him. He should have actually been in the acknowledgments for tomorrow's video, but I forgot to check before I did that video. He was in early enough, but I forgot to check. But we did check, obviously, tonight because tonight is our giveaway night for our members. We will get to that in just a little bit. We got a giveaway tonight for our members. So he did make it for that, and he does get acknowledgement here, and we'll get acknowledgement going forward. Other stuff. I dropped a short. I've actually dropped 2 shorts this week, 2 books that we're going to talk about in a little bit more depth here. I got through 2 books this week. Well, over the weekend and then this week, plus the Omni that I was reading for tomorrow night on John's channel. So I've been doing quite a bit of reading this week. Laid up, not being able to do much else because of my foot. So those dropped this week, and then tomorrow the 6-month look back will be back tomorrow morning. That's been available to members since Wednesday. Wednesday morning I finished that up before family stuff and everything for Thanksgiving, and so that's been available to members since Wednesday, but it'll launch for everybody else tomorrow morning at our always standard 11 a.m. Saturday U.S. Central Time. So that is what we got going on. Other things coming up, like I said, I'm going to be hanging out on John's channel talking Wonder Woman, George Perez Omnibus Volume 2, which collects issues 25 through 45, plus Wonder Woman Annual number 2 is all in here. He and I have been doing about a Omni a month on his channel, and this month we have our friend Magic Lasso joining us to talk this Omni. We did January of this year. We did George Perez Omnibus Volume 1. We made Lasso wait all the way till November before we did Omnibus number 2. We are going to check it off the list this month. So yeah, I got through that. So you'll hear more about that tomorrow night over on John's Comics with Kids. And then Sunday night, I will be back on John's Comics with Kids for D&D. Gordon, you will be happy to know that I believe we are all good to go. So 2 weeks in a row. I know we have been very scattered on D&D, but we're going to make it at least 2 weeks in a row. As of today, John was asking around, and everybody seemed like they were in. So I think we're good to go for and starting our second mission on Keys from the Golden Vault. So we will be getting that going tomorrow. I know it hasn't had as much combat. It's been a little different, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's fun. I'll hopefully be a little more. I will admit Sunday I was not 100% focused, but then they did so much without me that it didn't really matter. So, but yeah, at this point we're back in it. Yeah. I mean, the things are not going well right now, but we chose this because, it allows us. Alex character is definitely, yeah. He has definitely stolen the spotlight so far. That is for sure. He has stolen the spotlight so far. So, but no, that's good. And yeah, what else? And then, yeah, I don't know what next week's other member video is going to be. There is I Am Legend. What is happening? And my man Big O Paul, what is happening, sir? The antics. Yes, Alec has got all the antics going on. So that is. So yeah, John's tomorrow night. John's on Sunday night. The look back tomorrow morning. Monday night, Cash or Trash with Marcus. And yeah, beyond that, I don't know what else is going to be happening. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure that out probably tomorrow because I'm going to try to stay off my foot as much. No family stuff tomorrow. They got me to the grocery store. I got everything yesterday. They helped me do laundry this morning. So I don't really have to move around much tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be reading and TV. And so, yeah. Next week video, tribute to, I don't know, maybe. Well, I mean, you think that gets me some views? I mean, I guess we can do that. I don't know that I know you well enough to do you justice. So, but maybe. But yeah, so I don't know what next week's topic will be for my bonus Thursday video. Obviously, I do a Let's Collect the third week of every month, or the second to last week of every month, usually the third week of every month. I do a 4-year look back on the fourth week. And I usually try to do some sort of top something one of the other weeks, and then the other one I just kind of make up as I go. So I don't know what we'll do this week. I haven't picked a topic yet. So yeah, but those are things coming up on the channel. Yeah, I guess we could start doing our end of our. Yeah, I was gonna say we could start doing. I usually wait till January to do those. I Am Legend. But I do have several to do this time because I'm going to do book because I got back into book reading big time this year. So I will do books. I will have comics. I will have the omnis that we discussed. So I'll have a bunch of different topics I could do for my 2025 reading. So maybe I'll do one of those in December. We'll see. I'll have to see how December plays out. But that's if I'll wait to January to do all of that, look at 2025, or if I will do some of that in December. We may have to start it. The Black Tongue Thief this week. Oh, okay. That's one that's in the pile. Well, not in my pile, but in the list of potential places to go. The one I have that that's in the stack, I'm not sure how soon I'm going to start it, is Jade City, which is the Greenbone Saga, which is that trilogy. That's one that's been on my list for a very, very long time. I did finally buy Jade City. I haven't bought Jade War, Jade Legacy yet, which are the other two books. But Jade City is in my pile for sure. And then I got a couple of books in there that are kind of like that have been in my pile for a really long time, like literally years, that I'm trying to clean up that I may get through. So we're not sure where we're going. The next book is a book I actually borrowed. I didn't bring it down here. The next book I'm going to read this. The Silo Show is out. 2 seasons of the Silo Show are out. I have not started yet. I planned to start it this week, and I didn't. I may start it this weekend. We'll see, and try to get there. It just didn't happen quite the thing. Fond du Lis. It's upstairs. Fond du Lis. Yeah. Apple. It's on the Apple TV. Is where Silo is at. So that's the one that it's a very popular trilogy. But the book I have next is a book that was loaned to me from my friend at work, because she just read it. We were looking for stuff to read together after DCC. And she's like, hey, we could read this one, although I got a copy. And she's a huge Brandon Sanderson fan. And I have never read a single Brandon Sanderson book. But she's such a huge fan. She got all of his, like the Kickstarter, Patreon, whatever it was, where he had his secret projects. She got all of those, including the 5th one, which was the Isles of Emberdark. And it's a super nice leather bound. It's a gorgeous book that she loaned me, so I had to be careful with it. And so I looked at the thing, and it's literally like, if you go to Sanderson and his recommendations for reading order for the Cosmere, which is his universe, there's like 20 some odd books in this thing. And it's literally the last book you should read, and it will be the first Sanderson book I read. But she's like, it's okay. It's not like, it's a standalone story within the universe. There'll be a lot of references you won't necessarily get, but she's like, it'll give you an idea. So we're starting at the end, although there's a lot more to come, I know, but we're starting at the current end and then going to go back. And Mistborn is on a list of books that I need to like pick up and start from the beginning. We'll see how I like Sanderson, but yeah, I'm doing it all wrong. But she has this really nice book. She wanted to read it and talk about it with us. She read it. She handed it off to me. I got to get it read. And then the other lady that we've been reading books with is next. And then I'll send it to her. And so the 3 of us can talk about it. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, if I enjoy this, like the next time I order books, Mistborn will be in it, and I will start back at the beginning and dive in for sure. But so that's the next book, and then I got a nonfiction after that I've been really looking forward to. So yeah, I got the next 2 books lined out. At some point after that will be Dust, which will be our third, the third and final book of the Silo series. I love book 1. I despise book 2. We'll see what happens with book 3. So on that, I haven't been super energetic to get to Dust, but after Shift, but which was the second book in the Silo series. Wool was really good. But yeah, I'll try to get through Dust here sometime over the holidays. All right. So yeah. Required reading gets people out of trouble. There you go. All right. So yeah, we've skipped over that. What we picked up this week? Nothing. Didn't have anything come in this week. My order from Midtown for the last 2 weeks, last 2 Wednesdays, it's shipped. Because of the holiday, I doubt it'll even get here tomorrow. It will probably be Monday or Tuesday, and with the holidays and the shipping stuff, yeah, we'll see. But I did not get it on a Friday, which is usually pretty early to get it. It only rarely comes on Fridays. Usually it comes on Saturday. Saturday I consider on time for my Midtown order. Monday or Tuesday is a little late. Friday is like, whoa, I got here early. Yeah, I don't think Sanderson's really spicy. I didn't know he had any books that had spice. So there you go. I don't think the Green Book Saga, I don't think it's spice either. It's just fantasy. It's like Godfather in Japan. My understanding is it's like Godfather in Japan or China, I forget now, and with magical powers. So that's the gist. I don't know if that really does it justice. I think Trust has a little bit going for it. Okay, we'll see. So we'll have to find another Spice series. I know that Brimstone came out or whatever. I've heard mixed reviews on that second one to the Quicksilver thing. Zero. Yeah, Black Tech Thief is not Spice. It's on the list of fantasy series, but it's not. It had not made it to the top yet for me. All right. Let's we're talking about reading. Let's skip to that. What do we got? Because we didn't pick anything up. Let's talk about where's my banners. What are we reading? We're talking about what's coming up on my reading. Obviously, I'll be talking about this tomorrow on John's channel. I will be talking about. Oh, that was something else coming up on the channel. I forgot. Tuesday, Gotham City Chronicles will be back. My man Kavi, Panels, Pages, and Pixels. Although he was talking about changing his channel name, so I don't know if he's actually done that yet. We'll be talking Batman and Robin, Batman Reborn by Grant Morrison, Frank Quietly. This is post Batman R.I.P. Bruce is dead. Dick is Batman. Damian is his new Robin. They're teaming up for the first time, so we're going to be talking. I've never read any of this. I think there's the first 6 issues is all that's here. Is it 6 issues? I think it was just 6 issues. So he and I will be discussing this on Tuesday on our return Gotham City Chronicle series. What's nice this time? Crescent City. In 2026, Crescent City is on the list, my friend. I got a lot of stuff on the list. I got a lot of stuff to work through. But yeah, we'll get back to fantasy, romantasy at some point. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll probably get to Brimstone at some point, but there's a lot of things on the list. There's a lot. We'll have to pick it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So we'll be talking about that on Tuesday. I'm gonna get the red coat tree paperback. There you go. I have read Black Mirror. We did that. So I Am Legend. Kavi was one of the first people to be on my channel that I teamed up with stuff. And so I started the channel in January, it would be 7 years ago. Like the first 3 years, he and I did a series called Gotham City Chronicles. We did like 30 different episodes of that. We usually would have a guest where we talked a bunch of Batman stories because we were both big Batman fans, Batman universe stories. We did Year One, we did Hush, we did Long Halloween, we did Dark Knight Returns. We did a lot of the big ones and some other smaller ones and stuff. I think we got through 29 or 30 episodes. And then we kind of both drifted away from it. He had other stuff going on. It kind of just died. And we brought it back last month. We did, what was it? What did we do? We did Catwoman Lonely City. Now we're doing Batman and Robin. We're going to try to do something monthly. So going forward. I enjoyed Black Mirror. It rates pretty high for me. I don't know if it's still in the top 10. It's like borderline top 10 of the ones of my ranking of the ones we read. But yeah, I enjoy Black Mirror quite a bit. Yeah, this is ever expanding. I should have sent you guys. My friend from work sent me a thing about being annoyed that there's not enough hours in the day to do the reading that I want. I should have sent you guys that one because yes, there's so much reading to do. So what have we been reading? We got through. Well, since I did one of these, there's actually another book. I got through The Whiskey Rebels by David Liss that I did not enjoy. I had read The Devil's Company by David Liss more than a decade ago, a long, long time ago. And I had the copy of The Whiskey Rebels literally sitting on the bookshelf next to my bed for 10, 12 years. And I'd never gotten to it. I'd gotten out of reading like books, like these kind of novels and history books. And it sat there forever and ever. And so I finally put it to the top of the pile. And it did not, I've generally liked good historical fiction. It was not, I did not enjoy that book. I did not. I didn't enjoy either character. It just was not, it didn't work for me. I remember liking The Devil's Company. it makes me wonder. I don't remember a lot about it at this point. It makes me wonder if I would still like it, if maybe my reading taste have just changed. But yeah, the Whiskey Rebels was not for me. So a book that I read. So if you've been following me for a little while, basically I try to do fiction, nonfiction, nonfiction. So I enjoy really good nonfiction. I enjoy reading about history. I enjoy, I'm mostly history nonfiction. I do occasionally do like a biography. I do occasionally throw in something like natural history kind of stuff. But yeah, like history, I'm a very, very interested in. This is a little different form than my typical nonfiction, but I'd seen several people talk about it. I was intrigued. And so this week I did a short on this, you guys. Only my second five-star, 10 out of 10, however you want to do it. Actually, we're 20 minutes in. I got to do something before we do this. Since we are doing a giveaway tonight. So before I go on that for like 10 minutes, members giveaway, we're giving away Absolute Wonder Woman Volume 1 and then 2 Absolute Wonder Woman variants. This one, I freaking love this Otto Schmidt. Gorgeous. And so we're giving those away to members. And so we're going to do that right now. So how I do this is, if you are let me pull my members up again. We have 3 tiers of membership. If you're a Robin tier member, for every 5 Robin tier members, one of them gets a shot at the giveaway because they're only members at the lowest value. They get one of those. So I have 7 currently. 2 names will get pulled. And then Titan tier members automatically get a shot at the giveaway, and Nightwing tier members get 2 shots at the giveaway. I totally stole this from my friend John on how he does this, but we're going to do, so we got to roll 2 names off of this, and then later we'll do the actual giveaway. So let me do this real quick. Add this to the stage. Let's make myself a little bigger. There we go. All right, we're going to shuffle this. We got 7 members. We're going to shuffle the first time 7 times, and then we'll spin it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And let's spin this sucker. So it looks like my boy Bear Island is going to get a shot this prize. So we're going to copy his name and move it to the other wheel. Put him down here at the bottom. All right, and then we'll go back and we'll shuffle. Let's get Bear Island off of here. And we'll shuffle it 3 more times because that seems reasonable. Mr. Daymares, what's going on? Let me shuffle this 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. And we'll pull 1 more name for the giveaway later in the show. My man Blue Collar Dan, who will be our next one to get the shot. So we will copy him over. So those are the 2 folks. So they had 7 members, so we had 2 that get carried over. All right, and we will do that later. So, but I at least got that first step done before I forgot. So let me remove this for now, make myself big again. All right, books. What are we reading? So earlier this week, my only 4 books. I've had 4 books that I've given 10 out of 10 this year, 5 stars in my ratings. A few of them I've adjusted. There's 2 nonfiction, book 5 and book 7 of Dungeon Crawler Carl are my two fiction that have gotten 5 stars. No other fiction has gotten 5 stars. We've got a lot of like 9s or 4.5s or whatever you want to call it. A couple of 9.5s. but only 2 have gotten 10s. And what was the guy saying? The book about the female spy from World War II was my other nonfiction that got 5 stars. An unimportant woman. I forget what the name of that book was. And my second 5 out of 5 nonfiction this year is How the Word is Passed by Clint Smith. This is a book that is about how we discuss and teach the history of slavery in this country, and how different locations he goes to. All these, he goes to Monticello, he goes to some plantations in the South, he goes to the House of Slaves in Senegal, he goes to New York City, and eventually the epilogue is really great because he talks to his grandparents, whose grandparents were slaves. That's like how really we forget how close it was that this happened. And his grandparents who grew up in Jim Crow South, segregated South, and how it's really about, it's not necessarily a history of slavery, it's a history of how we talk about it or don't, and how some people are trying to teach it, and how people, some people are afraid to teach it properly. Like there's this whole myth of the lost cause, and that it really wasn't about Civil War, really wasn't about slavery. And then all you have to do is go back and look at every single statement where they succeeded. Each state that succeeded, every one of them was the reason they succeeded. They stated in their statement was slavery. It's not hard to find the truth if you want to dig for it of what the war was really about. And it's an amazing book. He doesn't pull any punches, but it's not about, for me, it wasn't about white guilt. It's about knowledge and acceptance and teaching it properly so we understand where we are and why we're where we're at, and how we might actually move forward and start to move past some of this. And we won't ever do it until we deal with it. And I think it's an amazing book. Gordon talked about required reading. Yeah. It's phenomenal to hear, and see how people think and talk about it, and those that just refuse to think and talk about it. And because it comes down to this misconception, if you admit it, then it means, be real, my ancestors were in Missouri. If I admit that it happened, then I have to admit that my ancestors were monsters. That they were horrible people. Yeah. They did bad things. Some of it can be excused to the time they lived in and the way they were raised and the prevailing thought of the time. But it doesn't change the thing that they did terrible things. Doesn't mean I did terrible things. I'm not responsible for what they did, but I am responsible for understanding and dealing with it, dealing with the outcome. So I'm not going to preach about it too hard. I talked about it in my thing. It's an amazing book. And it made me think about it in a way that I hadn't really done so. It's really, really well done. I hope if you look like me, you have the guts to read it, because you probably should. So that's all I will say. And we'll move on to more fun. No more guilt. So finished that book, and I was like, okay, I need to go light. I need to go fun. So we went back for book 3 of the Nevermore series, Hollowpox, The Hunt for Morgan Crow. I've done, so we've done Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow, Wondersmith, The Calling of Morgan Crow, and now we are on to no fun. I try to be serious, but I try to have fun more often. And so this is book 3. If you haven't seen my discussion of this, this is kind of a Percy Jackson, Harry Potter style thing. It's probably written a little bit younger than both of those series, maybe fairly similar to the Percy Jackson, the Percy Jackson books, maybe a little younger than Harry Potter. But Morgan, in book 1, she's 11. She's trying to get into the Wondrous Society. Book 2, she's 12, and she's trying to learn. She discovers that she's a Wondersmith and trying to learn what that means and how to actually use her abilities. Because Wondersmith, there's basically no other Wondersmiths. And then, so in this world, basically, it's a magical world where everyone, lots of people have knacks, which is an ability to do something that others can't. And some of them are just as simple as kids can ride dragons, and that's just he's talented at it. There's a kid that's really good at fighting. There's a kid that's really good at medical stuff, and that's her knack, and she's really good. So some of these are somewhat mundane, maybe is the way they talk about it. Then there's arcane, and there's a girl in her class that is a mesmerist, and basically she can talk people into stuff. And there's and people don't really remember agreeing to what she tells them. And there's another girl that can kind of see short distances into the future. And then there's Morgan, and all of this is done via wonder, is what they call it, and it's kind of their magical force in these books. And then there's Morgan, who's a Wondersmith, and basically that is someone that can actually manipulate wonder on a basic level and do almost anything once they learn how. There hasn't been a Wondersmith for over 100 years, other than one guy, because he was a Wondersmith, and he's the most evil man who ever lived, Ezra Squall, and he killed everybody. So he killed all the other Wondersmiths and has been eliminating any potential Wondersmiths until Morgan. And the series is basically he's trying to recruit her to be his apprentice. Meanwhile, Jupiter North, who's this guy who's a witness who can see the truth of people, is trying to save Morgan from. He assumed Squall was going to kill her, and he's trying to save her and reintroduce Wondersmiths to this world because they used to be super important to everyone. And so this is Morgan's journey, is basically that's the book series. So interestingly enough, so as we go through this, so book 1 was her learning about this world, and it took almost a whole book before she really found out what her knack was and that she was a Wondersmith. Book 2 was a lot about the fact that they let her in, but they weren't really teaching her. They were kind of trying to control her and keep her from getting powerful, like the Wonder Society, even though it's not what Jupiter wanted, who's her mentor or her patron, who's basically taken her in and is protecting her and trying to get her, looking out for her. And it takes that whole book for them to finally realize, no, that she has to learn. If she doesn't learn, she's more dangerous in a lot of ways than if she does. And so, because the wonder builds up no matter what. She's got to have a place, something to do with it. And so book 3 was her finally starting to learn how to be a Wondersmith. And it's, there's a thing that's going on that, people are getting sick. The Holopox is going through, which we eventually find out was how that happened, and only a Wondersmith can kind of fix it. And so Ezra, the bad guy, let's see his where it up here in a second. He basically is continually showed up not to hurt Morgan, but to try to get her to be his apprentice, to teach her, which he's never done before. He's never been willing to teach anybody. He's basically eliminated all the other Wondersmiths. And it's clear that he's afraid of something. That he's I need you. I'm going to need your help. Something is coming. and it's clear he's afraid of something, but he won't tell her what it is. But it's also clear that he's not a nice guy. But there's something that scares him enough that he needs help. So it's this interesting thing of like Morgan's trying to learn, but really he's the only person that can teach her. And like Jupiter is this amazing mentor, but he's also sort of overprotective. Of course, she's 13, but like, and like the other adults around her are sort of holding her back because they're a little bit afraid for her, which allows him an in. Like, it allows Ezra an in here to like, because she needs to be able to learn, and she's not got a lot of ways to learn. So the series as a whole has been very entertaining. Morgan as a character is fantastic. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. The lesser of two evils rather than yeah, there you go. Yes, exactly like that. I'm enjoying the heck out of the series. I think this is the best book so far. I gave the first book a 7. I gave book 2 an 8. I give this book an 8.5. I think it's the more she gets in, the more we see of this world of Nevermore, of the Free State. As Morgan learns more about what she can do and her abilities, it's gotten better and better. Book 4 is out. It is what, Silverbane? What is the fourth book called? Silverborn, The Mystery of Morgan Crow. It is out, but only in hardcover, so I'm going to wait, even though it's going to be like June, before they'll put out the little paperbacks like this. So for now, it's a series that'll go on the back burner. But if you enjoy that kind of stuff, I mean, it's very much written for middle school, young adult, that, 7th, 8th, 9th grade kind of range, probably. But I'm a big kid. I'm having a blast. I like my comic books. I'm having a blast, and I don't take it too seriously. It's fun. It's entertaining. There's some of the characters around Morgan, Finestra, the Magnificat, Jupiter, her buddies Hawthorne and Candace. I do wish we get a little more with some of the rest of the members of 919, which is her class in the Wonder Society. I do wish we get a little more with some of those other kids than just Hawthorne and Candace. And just even Hawthorne and Candace in this book, it got a little bit Morgan central. Jack, who is Jupiter's nephew, who's her friend. Yeah, there's a lot of great characters here. It's just a lot of fun. It's nothing too serious. It's a lot of fun. So that is the other book that I'm reading. It's going to. I got room. I got room, Gordon. I'll make room. I got walls that I haven't got bookshelves on yet. We're fine. We're fine. So yeah. So those are what I was reading. I actually watched something this week. I know, miracle of miracles. Not any of the backlist of things that I need to watch. But I did watch. So for those that don't know, when I was a couple years ago, I guess actually in 24, when I had an elderly dog and I was home a lot and I didn't really get out much and I wasn't book reading at the time. I got into Critical Role. I was watching their Campaign 3. Eventually I found and watched their animated series, Legend of Vox Machina. And then so this week, or last week, they launched The Mighty Nine. They've got 4 episodes out. So I've been watching The Mighty Nine. I just love their stuff. I mean, the animation's great. It's an adult animated series. It's these characters are a lot of fun. I know for a lot of people, this Campaign 2, which was the Mighty Nine campaign, is, I think, generally considered most people's favorite or the best of the ones that they did on their live streams when they were playing D&D, like we do every Sunday. I really enjoyed the 4 seasons of the Legend of Vox Machina animated series, 3 or 4 seasons. I've enjoyed all of that stuff. But I was looking forward to the Mighty Nine. The Mighty Nine, they're 45-minute episodes, as opposed to like the 22, 23-minute episodes of Vox Machina. And it's been really, really good so far. I just watched episode 4 today. It came out Wednesday. There's 4 more episodes. It's going to be an 8-episode season. They've been coming out weekly on Wednesdays. But yeah, I'm through the first 4 episodes. And yeah, it's a blast. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Like the character Jester is obviously most people's favorite character from that campaign, and she is hilarious. But all the characters are engaging. It is on Amazon Prime. Yes, it is on Amazon Prime. It just started, like I said, not this Wednesday. The previous Wednesday, they dropped the first 3 episodes, and then they dropped the 4th episode this Wednesday. It is, same place, Amazon Prime. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Looking forward to the rest of the season. They kind of started, whereas with the Legend of Vox Machina, they were kind of a team when they started that series. And this series so far, it's basically we're getting how these characters came together as a group. We're meeting all these characters individually, and then them coming together as a group is the show. I'll type in the name of the show. Mighty Nine, as in German for no, not German for, or not 9 as in the number 9. And yeah, it's been a blast so far. So we're getting kind of them coming together, and how they get started in this first season. I know they've already got at least a couple of seasons. Amazon's given how well Legend of Vox Machina did. I know they picked them up for the full 5-season run for that. So I guess only 3 seasons of Legend of Vox Machina are out, because 4 and 5 are still. 4 is supposed to come out next spring, I think, and 5 is scheduled. And I know they're already working on season 2 of Mighty Nine. So, I think it's worth it. If you enjoyed the first one, it's definitely worth it. You should definitely check it out. So, it's a little more like Legend of Vox Machina. Those are a little more archetypal, like heroes. You know, we got our this group is a group of F-ups that are. It's a more. I feel like it's a more real D&D campaign. It's a group of F-ups that are being pulled together to like fight big things, and we got big things going on in the background that they haven't yet engaged with. But so it's entertaining me. I'm enjoying it. So I started that. So I'll be honest. I wanted to start the Silo series because I love the Wool book so much. And I was like, oh, I want to watch it. It's got Rebecca Ferguson. It's got it should be so good. And then book 2 just killed all my momentum on that. That's why I did not start that series this week. So I don't know. I don't know what else I'll watch this weekend. We'll see. I may have to read book 3 before I can get into Silo. I just hope book 3 pulls me back around. Even though I know the TV series so far has only gotten through book 1. So, but anyway. So yeah, that's what we're reading. That's what we're watching. I think that's everything on the thumbnail. Let's 45 minutes in. Let's do this giveaway. So we'll pull it up here. Oh, well, before we do the giveaway one more time, this is what this month we're giving away. So my goal has been mostly doing for my members. I hope everybody likes it. Although this guy has won 3 in a row, or 3 of the last 4, I guess. I think 3 of the last 4. But I'm giving away a trade of something I enjoy reading, and then a couple of variants related in some way to that trade. And so this month, we're doing Absolute Wonder Woman. I'll be honest, I think Volume 2, Absolute Wonder Woman, Volume 1 is good. I think Volume 2 is really but that's not in print yet. This is issue 11, issue 6. So this is issue 6, the Frozen variant for issue 6. And this is the Schmidt variant from issue 11. Sean Bean plays a good bad guy. Oh, he always plays a good bad guy. That's on Paramount Plus, or I forget what that's on. I don't have that, Gordon. I looked at that. I don't have that. That's one of the streaming services I do not have. Whatever one it's on is one I don't have. So I haven't been able to watch that, Robin Hood. It does look interesting. I'm getting text messages. What is happening here? Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Respond to my mother. So, all right. So yeah, let's give this away. Let's pull this up. Did I make myself just a touch bigger? Yeah, that works. That's weird. I don't like it. Let's do that. All right. All right. Since we're just talking about the Mighty Nine, we will do MGM Plus add on to Amazon Prime. Yeah, you have to do an add on. So we're going to do 9 shuffles for this one. So let's do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shuffles. No offense, Adam. Let's see if we can get a different winner. I love you, Dave Harris. Let's see if we can get a different winner. Here we go. Oh, no. Okay. So, Blue Collar Dan has won. Here's the thing. He just popped in, so he gets to choose. The last time he won, because the post going to Canada right now is so effed up, he told me to respin it. So I'm going to give him that option right now as he just hopped in here, and he just won. What you won, before you know what you're giving away, Blue Collar Dan, is the Absolute Wonder Woman Volume 1 trade, plus these 2 Wonder Woman covers. We can figure it out and send it to you, buddy. But you're saying yes, as in yes you won, or yes you want to pass it on. Again, like you did the last time. If you want it, we'll make it happen. We'll figure it out. I know it's the holidays, but we'll figure it out. But if you want to pass it on because the post going to Canada is so screwy, he wants it. Okay. If I'm sending you the trade, you're getting the variants. Blue Collar Dan is getting it this time. We will figure it out. We will get it to you. So awesome. That is great. I'm so glad that this is one you really wanted and you are going to get it. So I will get it to you. I think I have your address. I have you on Instagram. You might send it to me again, but I'm pretty sure I have it because I sent you stuff, giveaways from a couple of years ago, I believe. So I think I have it, but we'll work it out. We will get it to you. So awesome. That is great. Damaris did not win for the 4th time in 5 giveaways. So we got Blue Collar Dan in there, which is awesome. All right. So let me get this off of here. So I am glad there. So yeah, we will get that to you. I shipped one in Canada with packages in Canada for C3 and have cheaper way that seems okay. Yeah, get their play. Yeah, we'll talk then. Yeah, well, I will. Yeah, once I get Dan's address for sure, I will reach out and if you got another way to do it that works better, then that would be awesome. Because I know right now the post is all screwed up going to and from. He knows a guy. He knows, I know a guy. I can make this happen. I know a guy can make it happen. So that's good. Those are good. My family keeps texting me. So yeah, all right, we're good. We're good now. So yeah, so that is awesome. So we got like 10 minutes, whatever you guys want to talk about at this point. So anything happening, anything exciting, any questions you got for me? Like I said, we can now get up and down the stairs slowly. Weather sucks. Yes, it does. It's supposed to get worse. It's supposed to get like some serious snow here tonight and tomorrow north of me. I'm not supposed to really get it this time. I might get some on Monday. But I think it's all supposed to stay north tonight and tomorrow. Up where my sister lives, I think they're supposed to get like 8 inches. My folks were like on the line of like 1 to 2. I'm on maybe a little rain, maybe. So, but even that may stay north. So that's where I'm at. So so I do not forget. This is Blue Collar Dan. I shouldn't, but any shop around me doing Black Friday. Well, I am. So I got up and down the stairs today, but I'm not like yet to the stage where I could like go out. I don't go out and do Black Friday ever. I avoid the people. That's not my thing. Sorry, this is I Am Legend. And so I don't usually do that, but I don't have a local shop. Like I got to drive an hour to the city to get to a shop. And yeah, so I don't really have a local comic shop, so that would be doing anything anyway, but I generally avoid Black Friday. I try not to get out. I'm going to get much rain tomorrow. Have to get a bolt drilled out and remove from my sunshine. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't. I think you're far enough south, and I don't know that it's supposed to get much, because they're talking about me not getting a ton, but we'll just see. Like, it might be on the line, but they're saying rain right now. It's supposedly it's not raining. It says it's raining. Oh no, it's raining headed to Arkansas at least right now. Or maybe by tomorrow to clear out. We'll see. What's the hourly showing? It's showing rain all day tomorrow till about 4 here. So I'm sorry. I think it's gonna. Seems like the shop around me doing less and less deals. I mean, things are tough right now for everybody, but you'd hope people would still find a way to do some deals and reward customers and keep people driving in. So also seems like the more shop I have seen are moving toward TCG. I don't know. I'm not sure I know what TCG means. Maybe I'm blanking. Whether it's dropping low 40s and kind of, woo, yeah. 30 instead of 50% off, people were saying. I mean, pretty much. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get it done. Hopefully it'll clear off long enough to give you a window to get it done. So, TCG. What is TCG? I should know what TCG is. I know my brain doesn't work sometimes, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff. Trading card games. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is probably the closest shop I have. It says it's comics, but it's really just trading cards and stuff. Yeah, or trading cards and D&D and role-playing games and that kind. It's game. It's become a game store, not a comic shop. And they do still have like a few things in there, but a few trades and stuff. But really, for the most part, and that one's still like 45 minutes. So yeah, it's more of a game and card store than a thing. Yeah. Well, that's your wheelhouse, man. What are you talking about? Damers, you're all about that trading, about the card stuff. Come here, Miss Cat. She's like, no, I don't want to. Here, come see me for a minute. Say hello to the YouTube. Like, no, you're right. You're just gonna. Oh no, you're not gonna jump out. Okay. She actually stayed. I didn't figure she'd just get right back out. We have almost been an hour. I had stuff to talk about. I had a couple books. I had a TV show. I had a giveaway to do. All you guys can see is the tail. You're like half off. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna say. I didn't think you were gonna say. All right. Well, I think unless you guys got something else real quick, we'll probably wrap it up right here. Reminder: tomorrow night I will be hanging out on John's channel talking Wonder Woman. But George Perez Omnibus 2. Tomorrow morning, the 6-month look back will be out. Sunday night, we'll be doing D&D over on John's channel. John's Comics with Friends. I think I said Comics with Kids earlier. Comics with Friends. And then Tuesday night, Kavi will be back on my channel, and we'll be doing another Gotham City Chronicles on Batman and Robin. So yeah, that's what we got coming up. That like my visit to Reno, Nevada comic shop has like 70% dedicated card games. Yeah, that's basically what that one has become. It's got a few like brand new stuff and some trades and Like, I would say that one is probably like 85% games and cards. So, what are you doing back there? Meow. Well, I was gonna give you attention. Like, I know what she wants. She wants me to go to bed and read, and she can lay on me while I'm reading. Is what the cat wants. So, all right. With that, we're gonna wrap up and get out of here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me on a Friday. A little impromptu. I didn't really. Just decided this afternoon, since we were doing the thing on John's show tomorrow, I was like, you know what, I'll just do it tonight and make sure I get it in and don't have to like rush around tomorrow, get it in, and then jump over with John. So, no, I will admit, like, this series, I love. This is great stuff. But the Absolute Batman was not for me. But Absolute Batman is clearly for a lot of people. She's about to rain down here. No, she's just sitting there staring at me like, hurry up. Like, you guys should probably see her if I move. Like, oh, I got to get the thing off. Oh, she's just, let me get rid of the banner. Like, come on, let's go. They can see you. You're not hidden. Can't keep the eyes open, can you? You're ready. You're like, sleep. Let's go. So with that, right. Yeah. All right, gang. We will catch you next time. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Another quick shout out to my members and congratulations to Blue Collar Dan. Where's my member thing? It's up here. Quick shout out to those folks. Thank you so much for helping me keep this channel going. Really appreciate it. And with that, we're gonna get out of here. And you're checking on the yes. And with that, we're gonna get out of here. Later, everybody. See y'all.